Hi, Gabby.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Really, really tired. How about you?
I'm okay. Really tired. Are you having a long week?
Yep, definitely a long week. I think it's been like 4 days or 3, 4 days. I don't know. Whatever Tuesday was that I've had since Tuesday. I think I've had like 4 hours of sleep every night.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's not a lot.
no, not at all.
So if you could give me a scale of 1 to 10, how abnormally uh draining has this week been for you? 1 being the least amount, 10 being wow, I've almost never been this tired before.
Um, hmm. That means I have to think. So give me a moment.
Take
Um,
your time.
because math is not my thing. And well, okay, so I'm not so tired that I'm hallucinating, so that is not a 10. I am not so tired that I've been going off on anyone, so it's not a 9. And I Um, and it's only been a week. It's not been months. So I guess maybe a 7 or an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
We call it a 7.5.
Okay. 7.5.
If that sounds good to you, it's your rating.
Sure. Yeah. I don't really know. But yeah, around a 7 or an 8. So 7.5 works.
So you've been dealing with a lot. We'll just say that.
Yes, definitely. I have been.
So I'm guessing that means a lot could have gone better then.
Yes, that's true.
Is there anything that in particular you think you could have gone differently that maybe you could have done, or like, well, what could have made that maybe a 5 instead of a 7?
Hmm. I could have um maybe not um worried about deadlines as much and like and been more um accepting of like failing to meet my deadlines and accepting the consequences. But the consequences are scary.
Consequences are scary.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll ask it a different way. So you said it was a 7.5 because you weren't going off on people, you said.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means some stuff did go kind of well, right? You're not tired
Yeah.
enough, you're hallucinating, you're not going off on people.
Right. So, yeah, some stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, some stuff did go well. I've, I mean, I think overall I did, even when I was really angry, I managed my emotions and stuff pretty well. Because I did get angry at people and systems.
And systems.
Yes, some systems often make me angry.
Okay, but you were able to not lash out at people.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really lash out at Medicaid and Medicare very well. They
Well, you
make me
can.
angry. I don't really know how I could, but I
Whoever.
did vent about it. I did vent about
Okay.
being angry at Medicaid and Medicare, but they do make me angry.
So you had someone you could just get it out.
Yes.
That's good.
Well, I kind of just told whoever, but like I told a couple of my coworkers, and I told one of my supervisors,
Okay.
and yeah, and I tried not to be too loud about it, but I don't know.
That's okay.
But yeah, and I was angry at DSS quite a bit, several different counties of DSS,
Sure.
and I understand that the people that I was talking to are, it's not their fault that DSS is stupid and has stupid rules.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you were very understanding too then, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You had empathy for your fellow man.
Yeah. Sometimes. I
Well, this
mean,
week, you're speaking now.
yeah. I didn't I often refrain from like some of the random thoughts that happen, but yeah. I think that's a success and a win.
I would say so. Could have made
I
it worse.
yeah, I didn't get in trouble for using dark humor either.
Look at that.
Yeah, nobody yelled at me. People actually laughed when I said really inappropriate things.
Wow.
I mean, not really inappropriate, but
Of course.
like, I don't know.
I know you said that's been a
They,
thing.
huh?
I know you said in previous meetings that that's been a thing that's happened.
Yes. So, like, actually, people left when people asked me how I was, and I told them I haven't. I need like three more pots of coffee before I can answer. And like, um, they laugh at that a little bit more than when I tell them that I'm what's one of the other ones I say, like, because yeah, I will say that it's because it's a habit, and it's a habit I'm trying to break, because but it was funny 30 years ago. Yeah, people ask me how I was doing, and I'm like, well, I haven't killed anyone today.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
but that doesn't go over well in the professional environment. You gotta have the right audience, and today's world just that's not the right audience.
And so this week you did play to your audience.
I did. I didn't say anything inappropriate like that.
So you were empathetic, you used humor well,
Yeah.
you utilized your coworkers and supervisor.
Yes. Yeah.
That sounds like a healthy way to deal with what
Yeah.
sounds like a stressful week at a 7.5.
Yeah, definitely. Um, I also got my homework done after work, and like even if it was late a couple of times, I did actually do it after work, whereas like the like the 2 weeks before, when I got tired like that, I just came home and went to sleep. And I didn't get a ticket last night either.
Oh,
So I got pulled over on my way home from my internship, and the officer let me go because I'd only had 4 hours of sleep and worked a 12-hour day. So it was it was accept like he was like, okay, just be more careful driving home.
okay. That sounds
Because
good.
yeah, well, so and I have a phone charger that has lights on it, and I had been playing with that, and I was probably distracted playing with the
Uh,
little light on my phone charger thing. It's not my phone, but
but how do they know?
well, no, because it wasn't connected to my phone. It was just it's like it's a charger that has both the iPhone charger and the C phone and the C charger, and you can like plug the iPhone charger into the C charger if you need to use the iPhone charger, but you can
Oh
pull
yeah.
it up, and then there's lights on it, and it changes colors.
And you liked that it changes colors.
Yeah, and I was playing with it and like
That's
had it
okay.
wrapped around. Yeah, I really shouldn't have been playing with it, but I was.
So this, I could venture a guess and say this maybe wasn't an ideal week or ideal couple of days.
Right.
So what would an ideal day for you look like? If let's just say you didn't have all this stress, all of a sudden the stress is gone. What does a day look like for you that goes well?
Um, can my ideal be a fantasy?
So let's say
I
it's a normal day, but this problem of you're not sleep
mm,
deprived, you're not stressed out. That's gone.
well then I have no computer problems that like, technology problems and if I do have technology problems that I either know how to solve them or I can find somebody that helps me solve them. And because that was an issue. That was one of the reasons I was late
Hmm.
yesterday. And um I don't know, like I can't I I want to there's a part of me that wants to say that my clients aren't having problems, but that's not exactly what I mean. I mean like they're not in crisis. And I
Okay.
feel like all of my clients are in crisis and they're either so like my clients are managing and they're not in crisis.
Okay.
And so then I get my paperwork done.
On staying on top of your paperwork. And what about for school?
Um, I would have gotten I would have gotten all my stuff done for school on Sunday and Monday because I took Monday off to get my schoolwork done and I didn't get it all done. I was gonna have all of my Thursday work done on Monday and I did not have it. Didn't work that way. I don't really know
Ideally, it
what
would.
happened. Yeah, ideally it would have all of my because I took the day off to do my homework.
Mm.
So I should have had all of my Thursday assignments done and turned in on by
Hmm.
Monday at the latest, but I didn't.
But by now you do have them in and you didn't get consequences for that, right?
That's true. Though if I had had it in Monday, I would have been able to sleep.
Sure. Maybe it didn't work out perfect, but it still worked out
True, true.
because you still put in that work.
That's true. I did.
You didn't blow it off completely and then deal with the consequences,
Yeah, that's true.
which is what it sounds like an ideal week kind of sounds like, or day sounds like for you. It's that's not
Else,
even just that everything goes perfect, it's just that you can handle it or someone else can handle it. But in the
well,
meantime, you are handling all this stuff anyway.
yeah, because I'm good at handling stuff and I'm good at handling crises, which is annoying, but then I end up working late, and that's the other thing I would not be I would be able to go home and leave work when I'm supposed to.
Hmm.
So
For
like
sure.
I would leave work at 4:30 or 5 o'clock instead of whatever time I've like 7:30 or 6 every day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't speak much to that, but I think everything else you're already at least doing in some capacity.
right.
I think that's just one thing that's out of your control, but everything in your control seems to me that there's a pattern of accomplishment there rather than what do you call it? Than shirking it, than shirking responsibilities.
Yeah. That's that, sometimes I want to. But
Don't we all?
I do want to sometimes. Right now is one of those times, but I still don't do it even. That's actually kind of an issue, I think, because I get jealous that other people get to shirk their responsibilities and they don't seem to have consequences. But if I shirk them or even mess up just a little bit, I don't know, I get consequences and I don't want them.
Sure.
Like I'm like part of why I was so like why I worked late and got all the schoolwork done is because I want to actually have a couple of days where I don't have to do those things and I can do what I want to. And even though those days are Wednesday and Thursday, and they're still a few days away, like I'm hoping that I can get get away with not having responsibilities and obligations those 2 days.
Hmm. And so to do that, you're handling crises as they come up, right? You're managing
Yeah,
those. You're
yeah,
on top of your paperwork. You're doing assignments when you got the time to.
yeah, yeah,
Keeping up
that's
the stuff you're
definitely.
doing, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Even if it doesn't always feel like it, it feels like other people aren't doing that, but
Right.
can't worry about them, unfortunately. So you said this week is about a 7.5, maybe an 8. So what an ideal week for you would be? Everything's perfect. That'd be a 1.
I don't know. I don't even remember what the original question was anymore, so maybe.
Okay.
But um something like maybe a 3. I don't know. I don't know if I don't I think I might get bored with a 1.
Okay.
Although like I said, if it was a fantasy week, like I would probably just sleep in and eat food when I wanted to and not have any chores. Maybe go outside and just, I don't know, do stuff outside and enjoy being outside.
Okay.
Maybe sit by a lake, something, and like do some arts and art projects and things because I haven't done those in a long time.
And that would
Yeah.
help reduce your stress.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's something you can keep with you. There's but many positive traits. That's something you can, hey, if I'm working on my assignments, I'm managing these crises, then I get to sit outside.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely parts worth looking at there.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, it looks like we are about out of time. Do you have any final thoughts that you want to
No,
get out? No? All
not
right.
really.
Well, thank you for your time.
No, thank you.
And I don't know if it'll be the same time and day next week, but we'll schedule a meeting.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Well, thank you again and have a good rest of your night.
All right, you too.
Thank you.